They came up a little short. We all did. Questions?
Gentleman here.
Ken Spencer, WHAS 11. Kenny, with the season now over, have you been told anything about your future as head coach with the program?
No, I have not.
Nicole.
CL Brown, Louisville Courier-Journal. Kenny, in what ways do you feel like the program moved forward this season?
Great question. One reason is this guy sitting over here to my left. When I walked in here, I didn't have guys like him. A guy that's super, super talented, a guy that works his heart out, a guy with this kind of character. In order to build a program, it starts with character. You got to have young men that are willing to work, willing to grind, willing to learn, that don't have all the answers. He came in here and he worked hard every single day. And at times it became a little too much at times because he worked really, really hard. But he never gave up. He never shied away from it. He never pointed the finger. He just came in and worked every day, which is evident by the way he played today. He shot the ball as well as I've seen him shoot it all year. And that's a testament to him because the way he finishes, the way he got to live his life, that kind of game.
Yes, sir. More questions? Gentleman here.
Hey, Kenny, Tyler Griever from WDRP. When you factor in the results, the attendance, all of these things, how do you make a case to be brought back for year 3?
For me, I go back to day one. And it's unfortunate that we're talking about this right now. When I walked into the program as the new head coach, I talked about I needed everybody on the same page. We sort of forgot that. I talked about how I'm not going to let you blame me. I'm not standing up here by myself. I need all of Louisville with me. We sort of forgot that. I talked about it's going to take time, and I'm going to watch and see who jumped on and off the Titanic. We sort of forgot that. I gave a specific time. I said 3 or 4 years, and I'm good with it. That's what I believed at that time, and that's what I still believe it takes to fix this program. And like I said, with guys like this, you have a foundation. Brandon Hatfield, Mike James, JJ Traynor, the young guys that we have a foundation. Whether I'm the coach or not, I can look in the mirror and say I gave it everything I had to help this program. I love Louisville. I played here. I won a national championship here. This is not a job for me. Contrary to those who criticize, I don't sleep at night thinking about my brothers, the former players that played here, who had no access to the program. Should not be talking about this right now, but I have to say this. These young men, to play in a program where there's so much scrutiny, is unfair to them. They deserve to play in a program where people are uplifting them to be better, not fighting and tearing them down to make them question how good they are. Then you make my job impossible. That's enough about that for me. I mean, you should be talking to this young man about the game he just played. Was that your career high?
Yes, sir.
Come on, guys.
Okay. Kelsey, the gentleman here.
I'm always do what I'm told. So Brett Friedlander, SaturdayRoad.com. Sky, was there something defensively that they were doing that you saw you could exploit? Or was it just one of those nights where it was going in the hole?
Yeah, it was just one of those nights. NC State, they're a great defensive team. They pick you up full court. They just try to tire you out. But yeah, my teammates were finding me, and yeah, it was just one of those nights.
Nicole? Yes, sir.
Kenny, I got one more. In terms of Kevin got up and talked about the starting lineup kind of throwing NC State on its heels a bit. What went into putting Tyler in there and taking Glenn out? And how come we didn't see more of that lineup as a starting unit during the season? I think they started 3 other times.
So for me, when I looked at the way we play, when we were getting hurt during the season, CL, we were getting hurt on the boards. And so it's unfair to have Mike James at 6'4", 6'5", playing the 4 all the time, having to fight bigger bodies. So this game, most likely I knew they would start 4 perimeter players, but they did not play Horn. So he ended up keeping the other kid in. And I stuck with what I believed is our best chance to get out there and create havoc on the floor with the spacing of the floor, attacking them. And we did a great job to start the game of getting the ball in the lane, and just moving the ball and sharing it. And Tyler was really good at it. But at the end of the day, Caleb Glenn gives us better rebounding at times. And I have to make that judgment. And that's the reason why I didn't live with the smaller group.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have time for one more question, if you will. Any other questions? That's it? Okay, well, thank you so much, Coach.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much, sir. Oh, I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen,